Hey everybody, this is Slickhand Gamer. It's time to review Lesson 0, but before we do that, I want to get something out of the way, because since I'm actually now in Dance Crew now, I've actually been practicing on the solo right now, but I haven't really started on it yet, and I'm kind of in debate, because I'm using master mixes from America's Best Dance Crew, which, by the way, sadly got canceled at their 7th season. But anyways, I was able to download all the master mixes from all 7 seasons, most of them, and now I want to try to figure out which one. So before we begin our Lesson 0 review, this part's for Dance Crew only. So if you want to just skip over to the review, just like skip the next minute or two. I just gotta reposition this. So okay, and okay, if you like this, good. If you don't, please, you better not be one of those people, oh, these are the most shittiest dance moves I've ever seen. Because if you're going to be one of those people, then you better piss off. But anyway, if my camera doesn't fall over, let's do it.
Hey yo, it's District 78. Yeah, D78. We got one night only, girl. I can love you forever. Forever. Me and you. Come on. One night only. One night only. That's all you have to spare. One night only. Let's not pretend to care. You won't want my love, I'm not the bullshit. One of the soul right on the line. I got no doubt. I can lay it forever. The trouble is all they don't have it now. In the morning, I'm in the will be gone. Ain't got no chance of it going on. Something move out, give it a chance to live. So let's forget about the chance, kids. Come on.
Well, I hope you enjoy that. And in case you were wondering, that master mix was the District 78 remix mix to One Eye Only from Showgirls, the one that breaks Skate Dead in Season 1. I'll probably show you a link in the video of the performance. It wasn't exact because I can't do all the stuff that they can because I'm not that physical enough, alright? Okay. So, now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's get to Lesson 0. I need to catch my breath. Okay. So the episode begins in the sunny pony day as Twilight is about to go through her stuff.
Judgment. Check. Extra ink. Check. Extra ink. Check. Is that everything on the checklist? Yep. Great. Now that we've completed the checklist of things we need to create a checklist, we can make my checklist of the things I have to get done by the end of the day. Ready? Ready. Item 1. Create checklist of the things I have to accomplish by the end of the day.
Jeez, bit overcompensating, don't you think, Twilight?
How are we doing, Spike?
Let's see. We've already dropped off your food to the cleaners.
So the next few minutes is basically Spike and Twilight going over Twilight's incredibly long checklist.
For those of you dating.
And basically just...
Can't imagine that there's so many of them.
Sounds like we're ahead of schedule. What's next?
So yeah, so considering how Twilight is so organized, she basically decides to go through a few things.
I only ordered 12.
Oh, I know, dear. But I had an extra, so I thought I'd make it a bigger dozen.
Really, Mrs. Cake? You know, it may be some extra hard work, but don't you think the customer is always right?
Well, that was very thoughtful of you. It's just some of the icing from the extra cupcake is getting all over the one next to it.
I really don't see a problem with that. I mean, seriously, I see that happen whenever I get cupcakes, and I don't mind it. Besides, the more frosting, the better for me to eat them. And speaking of which, Spike decides to... So, after a while... And speaking of frosting deliciousness, Spike decides to eat it with his tongue.
Very efficient. And and a little bit gross.
Yeah, I'm with Twilight on that one, Spike.
Looks like that's everything.
So then we basically cut back.
What?
So basically, we cut back to the library where Spike is happy to let her know that they haven't sent a letter to Princess Celestia, and of course, being Twilight, she starts to freak out.
Letter to Princess Celestia this week?
Why? Is that bad?
Bad! Bad! Where's the bad? I'm supposed to send Princess Celestia a letter every week telling her about a lesson I've learned about friendship.
Man, my organization's not really all that great, especially in global studies, sadly.
Every week? Not every 10 days. Every single week.
Huh?
Where's my calendar? Where's my calendar?
Where always is?
Ooh!
Last Tuesday?
Hey, today's Tuesday.
Is...
Hey, it's Tuesday. What a coincidence.
What?
Hey, it's Tuesday. What a coincidence. I'm actually doing a recording of this today, which is Tuesday. So, of course, Twilight then begins to freak out, and then she starts to over-exaggerate things. But then Spike tries to do everything he can to calm her down.
Please, Spike, late. I'll be late. Oh, how could I let this happen? I'm usually so organized. I've never been late with an assignment.
Oh, please. You're the most studious student ever. I'm sure the princess will forgive you if you miss one little deadline.
I'm afraid to take that chance, Spike. This is the ruler of all of Equestria we're talking about. The pony who holds my fate in her hooves.
Yeah, I'm actually with Twilight on this one. Considering the fact that I'm basically, like, pretty much the most studious student in my school, and I don't need to kiss anybody's ass to do it, I feel the same pressure as Twilight does. In fact, hell, some of the previous years, especially, like, 2 years ago, I actually was a lot like Twilight in a way. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty much like Twilight whenever I'm in that situation like that.
What if she doesn't forgive me?
Yeah, I don't think she...
What if instead she starts thinking I'm not taking my studies on friendship seriously?
Why would she...
What if she makes me come back to Canterlot and puts me back in school and makes me prove I've been taking them seriously by giving me a test? What if I don't pass?
Why wouldn't you pass?
She's my teacher. Do you know what teachers do to students who don't pass? They send them back a grade.
Yeah, and of course sometimes I'm not really glad whenever I get back my grades.
But she won't just send me back a grade. She'll send me back to Magic Kindergarten.
Okay, yeah, I honestly don't exaggerate that far, I will admit.
Then it looks like I'm gonna have to find some pony.
So basically, Twilight then decides to go try to find Untrouble on her own.
This won't end well.
Yeah, as much as I hate you, Spike, I will have to agree with you on that one. So, with time running out, Twilight decides to go through town to try to find any pony who's in trouble. And ironically enough, the drama queen Rarity has trouble.
Rarity, I'm here. Why me? Why? Of all the worst things that could happen, this is the worst of me! What's happened? Are you alright?
And what's the trouble that Rarity is sobbing over about?
Lost my diamond and trusted purple ribbon! I have searched high, and I have looked low. Not high, and low. But I can't find it anywhere.
But isn't it technically the same thing?
Anyway.
Drama queen.
How can I possibly finish my...
And without giving too much away, she finds it.
Found it. Yeah. And nothing else.
So then afterward... The hell? Geez, Rainbow Dash is now suddenly transformed into the Karate Pony. And speaking of which, Twilight then notices, but we find out it's all a misunderstanding.
Talking about
Again.
her property. Because she asked me to. Right, Applejack?
Yeah, it's mine. I wanted to put up a new barn, but this one's got to come down first. Now get back to it, RV.
You got it, boy.
And incoming Sonic Rainbow.
Stop!
I better go for cover 2. I'm okay. Don't worry, I'm fine. Okay. So then, and Twilight decides to go find Fluttershy, only to find out she's going up against a bear. And is going Mortal Kombat on it. Fatality. Fluttershy wins. Fatality.
How can this be happening? Of all the days she had to stop being such a scaredy pony, she had to say flat! What am I going to do?
But it was all just... Yeah, am I the only one who doesn't think that by snapping the bear's neck, it doesn't appear dead? I mean, I know it's a kid's film, but physics is physics. So then Twilight begins to hallucinate even more, but Spike is there to calm her down.
Twilight, I'm really worried. I mean, this letter thing is really getting to you. Here, you've been so anxious all day that you completely forgot about the picnic. Why don't you just relax and go hang out with
The picnic! I should go see my friends!
Am I the only one who doesn't think she's getting her Chucky face on?
Glad you come to your senses.
Spike, oh hey, Pinkie Pie's still in this. Okay, anyways, so we then cut to the picnic.
Please tell me I did not forget the play!
And then Rarity decides to act like a drama queen again.
Of all the worst things that could happen, this is the worst possible thing!
Excuse me, I'm gonna barf.
Why?
Excuse me, I'm gonna barf.
What? You didn't expect me to lay on the grass, did you?
Wow, what a bitch. So then Twilight shows up and whoa! I think Twilight has officially got her scary face on.
You all right, hon?
No! I am not alright.
So then she tries to tell all her friends the situation, but they don't find it to be such a big deal.
My letter. A friendship!
You know, I really wish my friends could be about as supportive. If they could actually give a damn.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought something really awful had happened.
And even if the friends who do care about me, this pretty much happens to me most of the time.
Something awful has happened. If I don't turn in the letter on time, I'll be tardy.
No offense, Sugar Cube, but it looks like some ponies getting themselves all worked up over nothing.
This is not nothing. This is everything. I need you guys to help me find some pony with a problem I can fix before sundown. My whole life depends on it. Oh, Twilight, you're such a crack up.
Come on now. Have a seat and stop sweating the small stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel whenever I have like a project or a test lingering over my head. Which, by the way, I have a global test on Friday instead of Thursday. Well, granted, I'm actually grateful for the extra day, but it does not help me in any way.
I've never seen Twilight so upset before.
Ugh, what a drama queen.
Excuse me, Rarity?
Relatively speaking.
So we cut back to Twilight's house as time is running out, and she gets more to her crazy side.
It's sticking. Keep it together. If I can find a friendship problem, I'll make a friendship problem.
Why did I get the feeling that this problem is going to be turned into an evil plot? Jesus! Did she suddenly get... Seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, your nightmares for this week. Seriously, when did Twilight suddenly transform into a psychotic serial killer? Oh god, she's not. She's honestly not. she now has her pedophile face on.
This is Smarty Pants. She was mine when I was your age, and now I want to give her to you.
And of course, the CMNC are
She's
a bit uninterested.
yeah, great. I really like her name. She even comes with her own notebook and quill for when you want to pretend she's doing her homework. That's, great. Yeah, great. I really like her name.
Oh God, don't tell me this is going to be one of those 3 times in a row jokes. Okay, look, I'm sorry, but after you hear these jokes after a while, some of the jokes in this episode get way too predictable.
I just hope the fact that there are 3 of you and only one of her doesn't become a problem.
Okay, so long story short, they suddenly see them fight over it, but then Twilight decides to force the problem even further. And that doesn't bode well.
I want it. I need it. I really like her name.
Maybe it might be the fact that I'm just tired, or the fact that this joke gets dull after listening to 3 per second. Continue. So as predict, things get out of control, but then Twilight realizes his plan gets completely backfired. And then after a while, the entire town goes apeshit over a doll.
Oh?
No wonder why they call him Big Macintosh, because he's so goddamn strong.
What am I doing?
Well, let's just say you just basically screwed yourself over, Twilight. So then we cut back to Twilight's friends that finally notice the situation of what the flying fuck is going on. Everybody's going apeshit, that's what's going on. So, ultimately, Celestia comes in to save the day after Twilight explains the situation, and I really don't like where this is going.
Meet me in the library.
Oh, now you finally take action. It's the one time that actually you finally decided to show up, Celestia, and now you're going to scold her for something that she's overworked on. What kind of teacher are you, huh?
Goodbye, girl. If you care to visit, I'll be in Magic Kindergarten, back in Canterlot. Magic Kindergarten? Canterlot? We're never gonna see Twilight again!
What are we gonna do, y'all?
Oh, the worst.
Not this again!
You made it this time.
Okay, I'll give you credit there, Rarity.
But I'm supposed to send you a letter about friendship every week.
Hey, that's basically my schedule whenever I'm supposed to plan a movie review, but apparently I'm behind on my card review, and I need to pull another movie out of my ass for this week, and then find something to review last week. Or, screw it. You know what I mean.
I missed the deadline. I'm a bad student. Twilight, good friends. We should have taken...
So her friends come in just in time to try to explain the situation, and Celestia thankfully understands what the hell's going on.
Well, I'll forget Twilight's punishment on one condition.
And Celestia decides to change the formula for what's going to be going on for like the rest of the season, including season 3, and I'm sure they're going to keep this process for the upcoming season 4 that's coming out in late November. It's about freaking time if you ask me.
From this day forth, I would like you all to report to me your findings on the magic of friendship. When, and only when, you happen to discover them.
So after Celestia leaves, we then finally get our moral for the day.
Spike, take a listen. Dear Princess Celestia, we're writing to you because today we all learned a little something about friendship. We learned that you should take your friend's worries seriously, even if you don't think that she has anything to worry about. And that you shouldn't let your worries turn a small problem into an enormously huge entire town and total chaos. Princess has become a save-the-date problem.
Signed, your loyal subjects. Yes, obviously, Spike did not have to learn a lesson because he is the best, most awesome friend a pony could ask for. Unlike every pony else, he took things seriously. And
This is for you, asshole.
yeah, I'll just.
Thank you. And then everybody has a good laugh, and they all live happily ever after. So that was Lesson 0, and you know what? It's an enjoyable episode. This is actually one of the episodes that I can actually fully relate to, considering the fact that we have... all this stuff here is really golden, and everything you actually feel sorry for Twilight the more and more she gets pressured. Probably the only downside is that some of the jokes, while they're funny at first, but they get old a little bit too... Just a minor nitpick, but everything else... Oh, the animation hits bullseye. The character development hits bullseye, and the new formula is practically hitting bullseyes. So even though all the jokes are a minor nitpick, I give this episode an A. I mean, it's not perfect like The Voice of Reason would call it as like the comedy, like the greatest Season 2 episode, which I highly disagree with him on. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still see it as a good episode, just not the best. But either way you slice it, I give it an A. So, I'm Flipcan Excuse me. So, I'm Flipcan Gamer, and being the month of Halloween, I will see you in the 4th episode, Lunar Eclipse. 3 good episodes in a row, and I hope we're going 4 for 4. Until then, I'll see you on the Halloween special, and I hope you enjoyed that dance performance. Thank you. Bye.